Okay, we're back here with game two after Emerson took game one. This time Austin is on the bottom of the screen. Emerson is at the top. I still don't have access to Austin's hand. Oh, actually he refused permission.
You.
Okay, so we got one-sided hand commentary here. It'll be interesting to see how Austin plays this now because he only saw green and blue, so there's no removal going on except that spatial contortion.
He's
It's,
got to turn to Winding Constrictor, which is where he wants to be. This cub is grows very fast.
I
He
think
comes to a halt.
as Austin plays a cover of his own.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Uh,
Austin
for
kind
those
of a
what, sorry
the
for
last.
yeah, for those watching, Austin's at the bottom of the screen, but the cards that are appearing on the bottom of the screen are actually Emerson's, who's at the top, just to avoid confusion there. As Emerson's loading up on long tusk cubs, he's got three now. And actually, when I played him last week, I think he got resolved 3 or 4 long tusk cubs, and they're just too difficult to get rid of. Doesn't want to block because the cub can go to a 3/3.
He could double block and trade the cub for the constrictor, but probably not worth it.
Yeah, because on the way back, his own cub's going to get pumped to a 4/4.
Well, he needs some energy. Okay, there you go. There's one, but not that's not enough to pump the cub. Oh, he gets two from the constrictor, so he can attack with the cub now.
So see if he's... Yeah, he'll take up the offer. Make it a 4/4. No, doesn't want to.
Nope, he just gets the trigger and gets three energy thanks to the constrictor. But he misses a land drop, which could be big.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he wants to hoard the energy there. Because he only needs 2 for the glint sleeve siphon the next turn.
Missing land drops and then getting hit with Brawl's expertise is just brutal.
And Emerson will be happy to trade that refiner for either of those 2 cards. And it's a bit confusing there now. He didn't spend the energy, and he's going to give up the siphoner, so he's not going to get the card draw. So I think with missing that land drop, he's kind of adopting a very defensive approach now. So you can see the pretty clear line here from Emerson, and dump 2 cubs and then barrels, and it's pretty much game over from there. Okay, if he had those 2 rampages in hand, then it might have made more sense not paying the 2 for the cub in the previous turn.
Right.
Because now that... Oh, I thought not Seer. The cub's not a viable attacker now for Emerson. So he's not... He's going straight to the tempo.
That's so brutal. That's 9 mana worth of spells for 5 mana.
And one of those things that got bounced, he can... Well, you can see his hand here. Emerson gets rid of the Winding Constrictor, so it's 2 Greenbelt Rampages, 2 Rishkars, a Verger's Gearhulk, and a Blossoming Defense. But I don't think there's any coming back from this now. But he can actually block the Long Tusk Cub here because the Cub doesn't get to pump until it's done damage. And he gets a free Servant from the Matter Reshaper trigger.
Wow. This has been a very impressive showing.
Yeah, the deck, I mean, I was playing just the janky homebrew that I was playing around with last week, like a mono black, and it just, you can't recover from the tempo swing of Baral's expertise.
Still no.
So he's going to take 6. It's a 2-turn clock here. But being stuck on 2 lands has really killed it, Austin, as well.
I don't think there's any coming back from this.
The only question to ask now is, do we see Bant Spirits in Modern?
Yeah.
2, 4... Yeah, he needs to put 2 creatures at least and hope there's no removal. With 2 mana. I think it's over.
Oh, there's the Attune.
So you can run out 2 Rampages here. There's 2 blockers.
I mean,
But he has to use 1 to chump block the Thought Knot Seer.
he has to block those Cubs, because otherwise they just get pumped. And then he has the Thought Knot and the Servant are lethal. So I think that's...
Yeah, there's no way out here.
They also fire up the Lumbering Falls.
So Austin's going to take standard 2 games to 0. And there's the confirmation.